What's up, everybody? Dog 1985. There's levels to this. It's Saturday today, so these videos are going to be very quick. I just want to get them out there with just the ideas that I have in my head. So I made a video talking about what is the best platform for you to play on right now, or for you to get in the near future, or just the way things are going. And I broke everything down, and I ended up saying that PC is going to be the best platform for you to get going forward. To be honest with you, a lot of PC gamers are going to be like, PC has been the best platform for a long time for you to game. However, consoles did have the affordability factor on their side. They did have the convenience factor on their side, right? But as prices continue to go up, and prices will go up for everything, the prices of a console to a very capable PC are getting a lot closer now. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's I still think that when you encompass everything together, all the prices together, when we talk about paying for online, because yes, that does matter. When we talk about how much a game is going to cost, somebody said that game sales also happen on consoles. They do, but it's not just about game sales on consoles. It's about on PC. There's multiple different stores that you could buy the same game from. That's huge. That does give you a lot more buying power, and that's not even talking about buying things from like key sites and stuff like that. So, but regardless, this video is about the people that no matter what are just not going to PC, right? Like you're just not going to PC. Now, if your answer is I'm not going to PC because I just don't want to go to PC, and you don't want to give a reason, hey, you don't owe me a reason at all. By all respect, you just don't want to go to PC. It is what it is. Okay. I want to talk to those people that have a reason as to why they don't want to go to PC. And I just want to see if maybe it's just coming from a place of misinformation, or a place of ignorance, or a place of over exaggeration, or a place of just not realizing what it is that you're saying. Okay. So these are the common things that I hear as to why people don't want to go to PC. And what I want you to do is leave in the comment section. If I didn't mention something that I'm talking about right now, tell me why it is that you don't want to go to PC, and maybe I'll make a second video addressing those things. And who knows, you might be right on some things. I'm not gonna say that I can rebuttal everything as other reasons why you don't want to go PC, but let's talk about this. All right. The very first one that I hear is I don't want to game at a desk. I want to come home and I want to be able to sit at my couch and game on my TV. On this very channel, I have, obviously I game with a PC on the TV, but I have setups of people that volunteer to show their gaming setup. And it is a huge amount of people in all kinds of different gaming setups, people connecting their PCs to their TV. And if you want to say I don't want a large, bulky PC in my living room, again, go back to that video. You can see the PC that I got is also a nice form factor PC. Shout out to the dude that gifted that to me. The PC that I had before was a big tower as PC, like the ones that you see, like regular tower. But that didn't bother me in the living room either. But this one obviously looks way better. But there's PCs that are smaller than the one that I have, and if you go to that video, you'll be able to see people showing their PC builds and showing their living room setup, or the big screen setup, connecting their PCs to the TV. So that I don't want to game at a desk. You don't have to game on a desk. The PC gives you that option. If you want to game on a desk, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So that's myth number one, destroyed. Okay. Number two, when I come home, I just want to turn on my console, sit down and play. When I come home, I turn on my PC, sit down and play. I don't know if you guys think that you have to write like a 5-page essay before you log into your PC to then like get to gaming or anything like that. Like no, for me, I have my Windows pin set up. So when I turn on my PC, I gotta put in my pin, and then depends on how I feel. If I wanted to jump into big picture mode, I have it set up so it jumps into big picture mode as soon as I'm in. And literally it's as soon as I'm in, okay? Or I could just have it run with the Xbox Game Bar. So it's just a desktop, Xbox Game Bar, the games are there, and I just play. Or there's some people that use Play Night. So the possibilities are endless. And the reason why that shouldn't be a big deal for you either is because, believe it or not, my kids use pins on their consoles. Why, I have no idea, but when they turn on their consoles, they got to put in a pin as well. So, hey, I'm just saying that the whole I want to turn on the console, log in, and be gaming right away. You could do the same thing on PC. The only thing that PC won't do as seamless is obviously there's no quick resume on PC. But you can suspend a game, put the PC on sleep mode, and come back and run the game again. Like you could do that if you want. But again, so that whole thing, I want to sit down, turn it on, and play. That's perfectly fine. Another myth that people think about: I don't want to learn how to play on mouse and keyboard. Well, guess what? The majority of these games, you're going to be able to play with a controller. If there is a game that you have to play with mouse and keyboard, typically they're really older games or specific like strategy games or whatever. But again, it's not going to be a problem. I promise. Unless you just happen to be that gamer that when you hop on PC are playing these games that magically require mouse and keyboard, then you probably should be playing on PC anyways if you're playing games that require mouse and keyboard. Now, there's some games, again, that are older that might not have any mouse and keyboard support. That's a little bit different. But even then, on Steam, there's a function that you can map a controller if you want. But for me, I have not had that issue. I think there was only Black Desert on my Asus ROG Ally. I couldn't figure out how to get the controller scheme to work, even though it says that controller is supported. But that's a whole other story. But you can play with a controller. Not only can you play with a controller, you can play on whatever controller you want. If you want to use a DualSense, you can. If you want to use Xbox Series X, you can. If you want to use a 360, you can. If you want to use another controller on the market, you can. So the options are infinite as well there as well, okay? What else? I don't want to be connected to my PC, like wires or whatever. That's completely up to you. You could use Bluetooth. You could use, well, what's it called? The Xbox controller dongle as well, which you connect your headsets to that thing as well. But Bluetooth works perfectly fine too, so you can do that as well. So that whole thing, I gotta be wired to it, is not a thing. Updates, that's another one. I don't want to have to deal with updates. Listen, there's updates on consoles as well. Not only that, but people say, yeah, but the updates on consoles are not intrusive. I game on the Xbox Series X. I don't really know about PlayStation, so you guys will have to correct me. You guys will have to put a caveat there if this doesn't happen on PlayStation. But on Xbox, from time to time, there'll be a system update, and yeah, sometimes it's fast. Sometimes the games have updates, right? The same way that it'll do on Steam as well. But sometimes you'll get controller updates as well. And when there's a controller update, you got to put that controller down. Like you're not doing anything. You're waiting for that controller to finish updating, right? And I know you, don't lie to me. If you're like me and you have multiple controllers, when you see a controller update, what do you do? What do you do? Come on, don't lie to me. You update all of those controllers. Oh, snap, there's a controller update. Let me go ahead and connect this controller to the... Come on now. So you're going to sit there and wait for updates as well, right? So the update thing, it just is what it is. There are updates on both, okay? So is that all of it? What else? What would be another reason? The games are cheaper on PC. The games look better on PC. You can upgrade your PC. You get both PlayStation and Xbox games on PC. Like, you really got to tell me why you're not willing to move the PC, because the reasons that you think you don't want to go to PC don't exist. And if now the last one is PC is too expensive, these consoles are starting to get expensive as well. So let me know what you guys think. DocDog1985, there's levels to this. We out. Peace.